What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stas Arceli back with another episode of the Shop Podcast, man. Today's episode of the podcast, we're gonna be talking about the infamous SIG P320, aka the military version, the M18, man. That is today's episode. Alright, so jumping right into this episode, man, right off the top, right out the gate, for years I have been telling people the SIG 320, man, is not a good pistol, man, especially for carrying for self-defense, especially if you carry a firearm in the appendix carry position, which is pointing at the family jewels all day long, man. I tell people, don't rely on the SIG 320, man, the P320, man. It's not a reliable pistol. For years I've been saying this, man. For years I've been telling people, man, look, man, my little brother, man, he got SIG 320s. I think he got one or two of them. I can't remember, man. But I did reviews of them, man, when he was here. And I told him, man, like, hey, man, I don't know about the SIG 320s, man. And now they're banned. They're banning them all over, man. If you got a SIG 320, man, any government law enforcement agencies, man, they're banning them from the officers using them, from issuing them to officers, man. So look, man, hey, John, if you still got your SIG 320s, I would tell you to sell it, but don't sell it, man. Hold on to it and just put that thing somewhere, because it could be a pistol. It might be worth a lot of money, because I'm pretty sure nobody's going to want to touch them now. Nobody's going to want to use them. So I will hold on to it. Might be worth some money in the future, man, but do not carry that pistol for self-defense, and especially if you carry appendix carry, man. But anyways, let's talk about the SIG getting banned, man. I've been seeing this stuff all over the news. You know what I'm saying? They're banning the SIG P320s, man, and there's been a lot of police departments who's banning them. There's a lot of police departments that was using them, that issued them to the officers, and they already called them back, and they're issuing different pistols. There's some police academies across the U.S. that was issuing the recruits, and they were training with them, and they stopped all of that, man. There's a couple state troopers, there's a couple of PDs, there's a couple of departments all over sheriff offices that had the SIG 320s issued as a duty weapon, and now everybody is done with it, man. And I think the last straw was that soldier, man, that Air Force soldier who died from his SIG P320, man. The thing just went off. I mean, it's under investigation, so we don't know the exact details of what's going on. We're only, you know what I'm saying, we can only assume and speculate on the civilian side, man. But yeah, man, it's not looking good for SIG, man. A lot of people are like, oh, well, SIG gotta be good because, you know, they got the military contracts to make the rifle, and of course they got the SIG M18s for, you know, military issue. And I'm just saying, it's like I always tell people, just because a firearms company win a military contract, that doesn't necessarily make it the best pistol, because military contracts are won by the lowest bidder. So if you're the lowest bidder, I mean, you're probably the lowest bidder for a lot of reasons, like, you know what I'm saying, such as quality and quality assurance, like, you know what I'm saying. So just because something is military grade, that doesn't make it better, because there's a lot of better companies that the military don't use because they can't afford them. They're too high. Not that they can't afford them, but they choose not to. They go with the lowest bidder because they got to issue hundreds of thousands of soldiers weapons. So my prayers and thoughts goes out to the family. I know they got a lawsuit. SIG has, and that's the thing, man. SIG is just getting hit with lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit of people's guns just going off in the holsters. You know, a lot of officers just swearing like, yo, I didn't even touch the trigger. Some guns went off in the holster. And a matter of fact, one of my boys, man, locally, man, he was a firearms instructor for a security company, and he had an incident when he was a firearms instructor for that, a training day. He had an incident where the guy's gun just went off in the holster, man, and he got, he got some shrapnel in his arm or his leg or wherever. And yeah, man. So the SIG 320s, man, it's just not good, man. I've been telling people for years, man, the SIG 320 is not a pistol that I would trust myself carrying. And like I said, it's not that it's not reliable, that it won't shoot. The problem is it's too reliable and the shit's shooting on its own. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's too reliable, man. SIGs are out here like, I got you, homeboy. Pow, 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 start shooting, man. But anyways, no, man. Anyways, yeah, the SIG 320s, man. This is not good. I know SIG try to get the judge to see if they can, reverse the rulings on banning the SIG 320s, man. And, they're banning them from law enforcement agencies. And, so the judge denied it. They try to reverse it. The judge said, nah, bruh, this is still under investigation because obviously there's a trend. Obviously there's a problem with this specific product. And, yeah, we're not going to undo this ban until we get to the bottom of this. And the crazy thing is, SIG used to be a really good company with firearms, because I remember back in the day, I wanted the SIG. As a matter of fact, I think back in the day, I had a SIG P228 or 229. I can't remember. It was a 228. It was either 228 or 229, man. I can't remember, but I had a SIG pistol back in the day, and I love that thing, man. Yeah, SIG used to make really, really good pistols, and up until the P320, man, I don't know what's going on with that. And I know a lot of people that carry the SIG 365, the P365, and that's been perfect. That haven't been having any issues, at least that I know of. I haven't heard of anybody's SIG P365 going off randomly. You know what I'm saying? It was just something about the SIG P320s. SIG, like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a faulty part. Like, I don't know. Why is it the SIG 320 just wants to shoot itself? It's just crazy. And that's sad, because that's why I tell people, man, I don't own any SIG pistols right now, but I love their red dots. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I love their red dots to the fact that it's affordable. Like, and it's pretty good quality, their red dots, especially the rifle red dots and magnifiers. I have zero problem with the SIG optics, but it's just something about the SIG pistols, man. I mean, and the crazy thing is, like, I really want to get a SIG Rattler, but I'm just like, it's just the 320 is just putting a bad taste, like, in my mouth, and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to invest that much money, because the SIG Rattlers is not cheap. It's like around a 2K price point, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not a cheap rifle, but because of the issues that the 320s has been having, that's why I just kind of like, no, you know what? I'm good on buying guns for the year. I think I'm chilling out. I'm getting into like a new hobby, which is mountain biking, trail biking. So, I mean, that's my new hobby. So I just figured I'm just going to chill on buying guns for a while. Let SIG figure this out. And then maybe next year I'll get me a new pistol, a new rifle or something. But right now I'm good, man. But SIG, man, I don't know, man. What you guys think about SIG, man? I don't know, man. Like I said, I've been telling people for a long time, man, the SIG 320s, man, it's just, they're dangerous, man. Like, especially if you carry appendix. If you own a SIG P320 and you carry appendix, you're a brave man, man. Like, you're a brave man. Just knowing that any minute, anytime, anywhere, anyhow, that thing could just go bow. Like, you know what I'm saying? And oh man, just thinking about that, just, man. But anyways, yeah, man, the SIG 320, the SIG P320, man, they're banned. They're banned in the US, all sales and everything. A lot of police departments they're taking back, they're recalling all the SIGs from officers and patrols. They're banning officers from carrying them, man. So it's not looking good for SIG, man. It's not looking good for SIG. And the thing is, like, I'm not sitting on here like being happy that SIG is going through this. I'm really not happy, man. It's just, it's honestly, it's really scary, man, because it's like, yo, just knowing that a gun could just go off even in a holster without it being touched, and it just going off, man. That's scary, bro. That's not even funny. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Not even my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish a gun just going off and shooting yourself. Yeah, it's not looking good for SIG, man. And like I said, I'm not sitting there trying to kick them when they're down. Hopefully they pull through. But this has been a problem for years with the SIG P320s, man. I've been saying this for years, man. If you guys scroll down, you'll see when I did my SIG P320 review, I told y'all, man, it's a good looking pistol, man. It's a good looking pistol, but I just don't know, because that thing be trying to shoot itself, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I carry appendix a majority of the time. So it's like, that's the last thing I need, is to have to worry about my pistol going off in my pants, man. So, but hopefully SIG pulls through, man. Like I said, my heart and prayers goes out to that soldier that, you know, lost his life from that SIG M18, man. That's a tragedy, man. Like that just sucks, man. And SIG, hopefully this is an eye-opener for y'all, man, and hopefully y'all kind of go back to the drawing board and try to figure this out, man, because I like SIG as a company, man. Like I said, I don't own any SIG pistols right now. The only products I own from SIG right now are optics and magnifiers. Like, that's the only products I own from SIG right now. And I just seen the quality of SIG just over the years just kind of slowly diminish. It just slowly diminished until we got to this point with the SIG P320, man. So I don't know, man. Like, hopefully, like I said, hopefully they figure this out. Hopefully they figure out the problem. I know they have a bunch of lawsuits going on. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about the future of SIG, man, honestly. So I think they're gonna have to do like a brand revamp. They're gonna have to like revamp and probably rebrand or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't see SIG moving, like, getting past this. Like, I honestly don't see SIG getting past this, because even if they get to the bottom of it and they figure it out and they fix it, they lost the trust. I know I'm not ever gonna stick a SIG down my pants. Like, you know what I'm saying? So maybe you SIG fanboys who are diehard SIG fans, it'll ride out with them. But I feel like they're gonna lose a lot of business. They're gonna lose a lot of support because they lost the trust, man. It's just like carrying a gun for self-defense every single day is literally like being in a relationship, man. And it's like, once that trust is gone in a relationship, the relationship is over. No matter how long you try to make it work, you could try to make it work. You could try to go counseling, seek counseling. You guys can go and try to make it work, and you're gonna try. And I promise you, at some point, it's gonna break, because the trust is gone. And I think the same thing, I feel the same way when it comes with guns. It's like, if a company has a product that's not safe, that people are getting hurt. A soldier literally just died a couple weeks ago from this, man. Like, it's like, that trust is gone for me. You're never gonna get that trust back from me, man. And I know I'm a nobody right now, but I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that feel like this. I'm not the only person that lost trust. So, like I said, man, I'm not kicking them when I'm not here to kick them when they're down. I'm not here to talk trash about them. I just think it's just, you know, like, I try to make fun of the situation. I try to make light of the situation. I'm not making fun of people that, you know, the soldier died or people got hurt from it, but I just try to, like, you know, lighten up the situation a little bit. And that's why you see me here laughing or whatever, but it's not a laughing matter. It's really not a laughing matter, man. Especially that soldier dying. I don't know the full story, man, but that sucks, man. Like, that sucks. I mean, that's a crappy way to go, man, because especially being a soldier, I understand it's Air Force, you know what I'm saying? They're not really out in the front lines like that, you know, they're not really out in the combat battlefield, you know what I'm saying? They're not out in the front lines in combat like that, you know, Air Force, but still, man, it doesn't matter, man. It's like, that's the shitty way to die, bro. It's like you join the military to defend your country, to do your part, and to get taken out by a faulty pistol, man, it's like nobody even pulled the trigger, man. The pistol just took you out. Like, that's a fucked up way to die, man. That's a fucked up way to go, bro. It's like, damn. Like, man, I just can't. Damn, that sucks, bro. Like, I can't even sugarcoat it, man. Like, that fucking sucks, bro. So, like I said, my heart goes out to the family, man. That sucks. That's a crappy way to die, especially being a service member, man. Just your gun just going off just randomly and taking you out the game, man. That's not cool at all, man. That's not cool. So hopefully SIG figure this out, man. Hopefully they can, you know, rise from this. But like I said, for me, I just don't see myself buying any SIG products. Like I said, I wanted a SIG Rattler so bad. That was literally one of the rifles on my to get list eventually. And now it's like, and I know that SIG haven't had any issues with the rifles. The rifles has been fine, but still, it's like, you know what I'm saying? In the back of my head, I'm like, man, the good thing is I'm not going to stick a rifle down my pants. The only time I'm really going to be handling a rifle is really on the range or anything. you know. And a lot of the times, like, I keep my rifles in amber status where I don't have a round in the chamber, you know, for the most part. You know, when I store them and everything, the only time I really load them is when I'm on the range. So I know the chances of something happening with a SIG rifle, or a SIG rifle just firing on its own, I know it's slim to none to happening with the rifles, especially the SIG rattlers, because I haven't heard anybody with issues with the SIG rifles firing themselves, or, you know, just shooting or whatever. But I just lost trust with SIG, man. It's like, it's just SIG. I lost trust with the company. It's not even a specific product. It's like, I got the SIG red dots. I mean, the red dots hopefully won't just magically explode randomly, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try not to give up on SIG, but as of right now, I'm pausing any type of firearms purchasing from SIGs. Like I said, the optics are fine. You know, the optics are not, you're not gonna die from the optics. They're not gonna shoot, you know what I'm saying? Optics is cool, the red dots is cool, the magnifiers is cool, man. I'll support them in that aspect. I mean, I don't need any more red dots as of right now. And if I do get me a SIG Rattler, I mean, I might put a SIG optic on there, maybe, because, you know, just to keep it the brand, you know what I'm saying? Matching the brand and stuff. But I don't know, man. We'll see, man. But, and I'm not telling you to, oh, don't purchase SIG. That's not what I'm saying. Me personally, even if SIG fix this problem and they figure out it's gonna take like another 10 years of proven quality and no incidents for me to build that trust up with SIG again. But like I said, I haven't bought a SIG pistol in years. I haven't owned one in years because, like I said, I just saw the quality just started slipping. This SIG P320 is an issue, man. And like I said, I'm not just jumping on the bandwagon, man. If you guys scroll down and check out some of my earlier videos when I talked about the SIG 320, when I did the review, I told y'all, man, like, hey, man, I don't know about that SIG, man, especially my waistline, pointing at the family jewels. No, bro, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. But anyways, man, let me know what you guys think about this whole SIG issue, man. Do you own a SIG? Do you own a SIG P320 specifically? Have you have any issues with it? Have it ever malfunctioned? Have it ever just randomly did something weird that you didn't expect it to do? Hit me down in the comments, man. Let me know, man. Yeah, SIG's banned. I'm gonna try to keep you guys updated on that ban. Like I said, they went to court. They try to reverse it. The judge said, nah, bro. We gotta figure out what we gotta get to the bottom of this problem, man. So as of right now, SIG is banned in the selling of SIG pistols. The SIG P320. I'm not saying the entire SIG line. I'm not saying SIGs in general. The P320 pistol is banned, bro. It's banned. It's banned. America is like, nah, bro. Hey, SIG, y'all gotta figure this out, man. So a lot of police agencies they already took them off. The officers. They already replaced the SIGs, and there's some departments that they literally just purchased a bunch of SIG 320s up to $30,000-$40,000, and now they just got $30,000 worth of paperweights just sitting there because they're not going to issue them to the officers. You know what I'm saying? Some police academies was using the SIG P320s. A lot of them immediately stopped using them to switch to other companies, and so yeah, man, sucks, man. It really sucks, man. I know this is gonna hurt SIG's brand. I know this is gonna hurt the company as a whole. But come on, man, this has been an issue that's been going on for years. This soldier dying, this wasn't the first incident, man. There's been countless videos of police officers, you know, their freaking SIGs just went off. Just boom, just went off while it's in the holster. There's plenty of videos of officers saying like, yo, I went to grab my weapon and the gun just went off. Like I wasn't even close to the trigger and the shit just went off, you know? There's countless videos where officers and civilians guns went off and they got injured and they filed a lawsuit against SIG. So this isn't the first time, and I know the family of that soldier, I'm pretty sure they have a lawsuit against SIG. Even if the reputation don't kill the company, all these lawsuits are gonna kill the company because it's gonna be lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit, and it's like, man, SIG, man, y'all gotta get y'all shit together, man. Like, I love the optics though, man. I love the optics. I love the magnifiers, man, but y'all gotta get y'all shit together. And honestly, like I said, the only reason I do not own a SIG Rattler right now is because of the SIG P320. And like I said, I get it. I know the rifles are completely different from the pistols. I know that there's been zero issues with the SIG Rattlers, at least that I know of. I mean, if you own a SIG Rattler and you've been having issues, man, hit me up in the comments and let me know, man. I don't know everything, man. I don't stay here every day on my phone just looking at everything and knowing everything. Yeah, I should do more research before I get up on here talking, but I'm just going by what I see, the little bit that I see, the little bit of word of mouth, the stuff that I'm seeing. That's what I talk about. I'm not going deep into, oh, well, today at the 6th Circuit Court, no, I'm not into all that, man. I'm just here to give you guys the raw info, Barney style, man. And so we'll see what happens, man. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll try to do little update videos on the SIG issue, man. But yeah, man, SIG, man, y'all lost me as a customer, man. Like, I'ma still buy the optics and I'm still buying magnifiers, but as of right now, all my SIG purchases is on a complete hold indefinitely until further notice. As much as I want a SIG Rattler, man, I want a SIG Rattler so bad, but I'm gonna have to pause that purchase until we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Maybe I should get a Rattler because maybe they might go out of business and then they're probably not gonna make the SIG Rattlers no more, and then I'm gonna be stuck. We'll see, man. But anyways, man, hey, thank you guys for tuning in, man. Thank you guys for checking this out. Thank you guys for, just taking your time and spending it right here and listen to me ramble on. This video, I didn't really have any notes. You see, I didn't have any notes. I didn't take anything down. I'm just literally spitting off the top of the brain from just stuff that I've been seeing in the last couple weeks, stuff that's been happening, man. Just want to talk to you guys about it, man, and let you guys know that I know what's going on about it. But I just want to if you guys don't know, man, SIG has been banned in the US. So a lot of police departments are banning officers. They're stopping officers from using it. You can't use a SIG P220 or any SIG pistols at that for right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for checking us out. Make sure you guys like, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys turn on the bell notifications so you guys get notified every time we drop another banging video, man. Remember, always be greater than you were yesterday. We live to train because we train to live. Go out, learn how to shoot, learn how to defend yourself, because the popo is not gonna be there that very second you need them. You're being victimized, you're being robbed, you're being held, somebody's breaking into your house. The cops is not gonna be there when somebody is breaking into your home, man. Cops is not gonna be there. They're gonna show up a little bit later. So make sure you guys have something to defend yourself, which I suggest you get firearms to defend your home, because most criminals carry firearms. So you want to fight fire with firearms, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys go on and learn. Make sure you guys train. Make sure you guys learn how to defend your family, because you are your own first responder, man. It's your boy, Officer Sealy. I think I'm gonna start saying officer since I'm not Army no more. I think I gotta change my motto. That was kind of like my nickname, Staff Sergeant Sealy. It's your boy, Staff Sergeant Sealy. But I think I might change it to it's your boy, Officer Sealy. We'll see, man. We'll see how I feel about it. But anyways, man, make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, like and share, man. It's free to like and share. Just like it, man. The likes is free. That's how you support the channel, is by hitting that like button, man. You don't have to spend a dime. You don't have to send me no money, no nothing. All you gotta do is hit the like button, and that supports the channel, because that's gonna show YouTube that you support your Second Amendment and you want to see more gun content, man. But until next episode, it's your boy, Officer Sealy, Staff Sergeant Sealy. We'll see you in the next episode, man. Peace.